So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. So we're up and running. It's a loose ball. Gets it upfield. Now the pass. Can he find a finish now? And that would have been some goal.
Well, he just knew, Peter, that he needed a better angle to get the shot away, and I just thought it was a very impressive dribble. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
And he's made certain that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Comes sliding in. Juan pumps it upfield. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Thrust towards the front line. There's no flag. Gets it back. It is deadlocked. Tries a through ball. Passes it through. A chance! Can he finish? Goal! You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Great challenge. Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? It's De Bruyne. Got the only goal to make it 1-0. That's put paid to a promising move. Pumps it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Managed to get it away. Now the pass. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Sterling is flagged offside.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Tries a through ball, and the flag has stayed down. Danger averted for now. Forward it goes. Sterling. De Bruyne tries to get it forward quickly. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Aimed long and direct. Battles to win it back. It's a long forward pass. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking to force his way through. Spoon forward. Lobs it in gently. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Oh, nice touch, that's beautiful. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they're playing a game of wait and wallop. Let the opposition have the possession and defend in numbers, and then wallop, hit them hard and fast on the break. It's worked once, and they can do it again.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Juan. De Bruyne with a long pass out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course the timing is absolutely key.
Sterling sticks in a foot to win it back. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to swing it in.
Napoli have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Great leap! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Sterling demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play. Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Comes forwards. Out to the left it goes. Looks like a good ball through. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, and I think he's tucked that away really well.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Schwan. De Bruyne.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Pumps it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Schwan with a definite foul there. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
And it's Sterling. No, it's Sterling. He can get that clear. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Plays it out to the flank. Pumps it into the area. Read the delivery beautifully. Got the finish all wrong.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Tries the route one option. That'll be a throw. He's through. Oh, he's broken through. And he's there to hoof it away. Sterling showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Bruyne. The final 5 minutes. De Bruyne pushes it out wide. Napoli with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Sterling gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Time added on, 4 minutes. Played out to the right. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks like a good ball through. Has he picked him out? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good, solid team display for me.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So it's away we go then. Tries a through ball. He's played him through. Decent ball. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Aimed forward. Tings it out wide. Has a swing at it! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Boots it upfield. Now the pass. And he's straight offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pumps it forwards. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the finish! Battles to win it back. Who's going to make this theirs? Plays it into the channel. Swept in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Must score! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Gets it back. Knocks it towards the front. Cuts it out. Passes it through. Promising cross. Can he put it away? Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Looks like a good ball through. It's well blocked and back out it comes.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to allow a turn.
Half an hour played now. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. it is a goal kick. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward it goes. That's good progress he's made. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. That intervention was very necessary. Good clearance now, can they make something of it? It's a loose ball. Oh, good interception. That's surely a foul, free kick. Tries a through ball. Fine defending there. Spoon forward. Now the pass. Keeper sees it all the way. And the first half is done.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
We're underway again.
Chelsea don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Shot at goal! Decent enough try. Played it short. Massive leap! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had. Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Aimed long and direct. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And he's there to hoof it away. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Away from immediate danger. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's come loose.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And out to safety. Can he finish? Loose ball, who's going to get that? Drilled in low. Fair effort, he reacted well.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Where to from here? Decent progress down the left. Chance! Danger averted for now. Pumps it upfield. Aimed long and direct. It's a long forward pass. Gets it back. Oh, they can break here. Goes long. Ball through needs to be good here. Chooses to deal with it himself. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. Top save! That shot was travelling. The defence can get it clear.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Get that clear. Plays a clever pass. Who's going to make this theirs? They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tries a long pass towards the front. Battles to win it back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. There is the final whistle. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort and the endeavour we saw, but they probably just lacked a little adventure and not...
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. it out to the wing. Tings it out wide. Tries a through ball. Quadrado looking to get on the end of this. Quadrado. Atalanta have a free kick.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
He's off on a marauding run. Aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Out to the left it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now the pass. He's picked him out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Has a shot! They've scored! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Has a pop! No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me. That second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Great challenge. Plays it into the channel. Chance! And he's there to hoof it away. Looks like a good ball through. Quadrado looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's neat. It's a loose ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
He can get that clear. And that's a throw-in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Straight corner, and he did the rest.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's broken loose. Looks to slip it through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Keeper's got good distance on that. And out to safety. There will be a throw-in. Oh, good interception. So there's a long pass towards the front. Rui Patricio gets it upfield. Tries a through ball. It's come loose. Danger averted for now. Out for a throw. He's out once more. Quadrado. And the half-time whistle goes.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. And just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, real chance! He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Plays it out to the wing. Can he find a finish now? Aim forward.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Quadrado. No way through there. That's not going to make it. With a delicate ball. A chance! Thrust towards the front line. That's been paid to a promising move. chance to win it back. Plays it out to the flank. Cuadrado crosses. Firmly met. Passes it through. Defenders on the back foot. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here, and he has been fouled there. Looks to slip it through. Goes long and forward. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Cuadrado pumps it upfield. Here's the through ball. Cuadrado gets it back. Decent ball.
Atalanta may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Spoon forward. Now the pass. Pumps it forwards. Ball's out on the left now. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Pushes it out wide. Four extra minutes added on. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's a long forward pass. Defence has got rid of that. And that's that. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
So it's away we go then. Oh, good ball. Now it's Cuadrado. Thrust towards the front line. Cuadrado. And it's Sterling. Sterling tries lifting it over. Well, it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame. Everything was really looking good.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Cuadrado. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Sterling plays a clever pass. Aimed wide, he'd have done well to reach that. Looks to slip it through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gets into some space. Gets up to head it! Good clearance and very necessary. Cut out in the nick of time. Boots it upfield. Can he score? Decent enough try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Cuadrado passes it through. He's in, surely. Can he find a finish now? No goals as yet. Now the pass. Has a swing at it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Away from immediate danger. Looks like a good ball through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It'll be a throw-in. It's a loose ball. Battles to win it back. Cuadrado. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's been repelled. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
It's come loose. And it's Cuadrado. Defence has got rid of that. Gets it back. Cuadrado. Crosses one in. What a lovely delivery, it deserved better.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross and really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Cuadrado with the ball through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Is it out of harm's way? Tries a through ball. A chance! It's a brilliant interception.
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
It is a well-worked set-piece and a telling header.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Atalanta keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Forward it goes. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Sterling is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Promising cross. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Plays it out to the wing. Goes for goal! And he's there to hoof it away. Out to the left it goes. Pumps it upfield. Lobs it in gently. Non-shell pass, that's the message there. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Quadrado. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Ball's loose, who's getting there? They scored earlier. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Who's going to make this theirs? And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Now the pass. It's a good-looking cross. Can he score?
Well, I think they're showing a lot of courage in looking for another goal, but if it backfires, the coach will certainly come in for some criticism. They need to keep the ball.
Knocks it away. Loose ball, who's going to get that? That'll be a throw-in. Dealt with that well. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. So what now? Tries the route one option. Passes it through. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Quadrado tries a long pass towards the front. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, they got the win despite being made to scrap, and scrap quite hard for it, so full credit to them for coming through such a stern test.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And he's made certain that won't get through. It's a brilliant interception. Passes it through. Tries a through ball. Steered out wide. He's there to get rid. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looks like a good ball through. De Bruyne. Managed to get it away. It's a fabulous position. Lukaku. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. De Bruyne. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Has he picked him out? That really should have hit the net.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Thrust towards the front line. De Bruyne cuts it out. Now the pass. Lukaku. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? And it's Lukaku. He's made sure that that won't get through. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can he put it away? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Aimed long and direct. Spoon forward. Can he put it away? Oh, it's there! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
De Bruyne with a delicate ball. It's got through to him. Tries to get it forward quickly. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. He's had a go! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Tries lifting it over. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Let's put a stop to that. Looks to slip it through. De Bruyne pumps it upfield. Tries a through ball. How about it? No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
There will be a throw-in. the pass. It's in!
Unbelievable. Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically, that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And it's Lukaku. Lukaku plays it into the channel. Out for a throw. Battles to win it back. Has a hit! There is the half-time whistle. So there was the first half.
I think it's been a joy to work on, Peter. We've seen an open, attacking game backed up by some terrific effort from both teams. I think 1-1 is about right, but it could have easily been a higher score draw. Who knows what way it'll go from here.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Oh, great ball! Knocks it away. Pumps it forwards. Goes for goal! It's come loose. Chance! Looking to force his way through. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Passes it through. Shoots! Napoli keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's there to hoof it away. To the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. Who's going to make this theirs? It'll be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Another throw-in. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Lukaku gets it, and now what? Goal! Napoli! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Napoli get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
Napoli have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks...
It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Boots it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries a through ball. Played out to the right. Now the pass. Corner it is. And the volley. It's a loose ball. Up for a header! Harmlessly behind. There is the final whistle. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Delicate ball. It's gone a long way up and away. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Done very well to intervene. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Passes it through. It's a fabulous position. Is it in? He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Tries a through ball. What a save! Terrific reactions! No goals as yet. Oh, he's broken through. Can he find a finish now? Danger averted for now. Oh, good interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Looks to slip it through. It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Now the pass. Tries the route one option. Plays it out to the wing. A chance! Plays it out to the flank. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Chip through. That intervention was very necessary. Who's going to make this theirs? Let's put a stop to that. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pumps it forwards. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defence has got rid of that. Challenge, but well within the laws. Lobs it in gently. Away from immediate danger. That's a throw. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out to the left it goes. Gets it back. And he has been fouled there. And that should be the keeper's. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Chelsea can be fairly pleased with themselves. The fact that they're forcing the opposition to come at them and try and level things is playing into their hands, and I think the counter-attack may yet pay dividends again.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Chelsea going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Clears it out of harm's way. Dinks one in. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. There's no flag. Battles to win it back. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries a long pass towards the front. Pumps it upfield. Chance! Knocks it away. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. So still just a goal between them. Looks to slip it through. It's in!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And a goal kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Hits one! Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
And he's there to cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. Can he find a finish now? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Thrust towards the front line. It's a throw in. Goes long and forward. Tries a through ball. Cuts it out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Aimed long and direct. And he's onside. Timely intervention. Gets good distance on it. With so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Spoon forward. Plays a clever pass. And the defence can get it clear. He's made sure that that won't get through. Deep into stoppage time. He's dealt with that well. And time is up. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Wow, like so many of these games, that just flew by. There was great excitement in the match, and it kept everybody guessing which way it was going to turn. I think in the end, I doubt that there'll be much cause for complaint. Neither side deserved to lose for me.
With the group stage over, the competition becomes a whole new beast now. No second chances, it is do or die every step of the way from here to the final. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre-forward with his back to goal as I've seen. He can turn and roll defenders for fun. And once facing his target, he has all the finishing skills that you could require.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Towering header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
He's pinged one through here. Flags up.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the...
It's there! There is the breakthrough! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Now the pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Chance! Danger averted for now. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Surely a shot! That's a throw. Can he find a finish now? And he's there to hoof it away. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Out to the left it goes. Well, that had to be more accurate. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. Aimed forward. Plays it out to the wing. It's Lewandowski. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got the ball glued to his feet. He's had a go! It's there! Barcelona are back in business! Jim, your thoughts?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he's broken through. Well read, he sorted that out. Spoon forward. Gets it back. Out wide to the right. Looks like a good ball through. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. Barcelona have a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Lewandowski can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really...
Superb goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer, alert and sharp, and while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski looks to slip it through. Now the pass.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. To get it forward quickly. It's a long forward pass. Barcelona have a sub ready to come on. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Out to the left it goes. So what now? There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball. Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage. Lewandowski with a delicate ball. Ball swung in. Knocks it away. Passes it through. Pumps it upfield. That'll be a throw. Tries a through ball. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Who's going to make this theirs? Battles to win it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Now the pass. He can get that clear. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Played into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Chance! A chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it, but this could be pivotal.
Passes it through. He's there to get rid. Gets good distance on it. Looks like a good ball through. Well positioned to make that interception. None shall pass, that's the message there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Looks to slip it through. Gets it back. Lewandowski. It's a brilliant interception. Thrust towards the front line. Sterling passes it through. And there goes the final whistle. So home advantage told. They have the win they wanted and have a useful lead to carry away with them into the second leg. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Chelsea were given a fantastic boost with their early goal, and the edge it gave them and that extra belief and confidence just made it much harder for the opposition to settle. I think it was a crucial early impact.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's the whistle and here we go. Out to the left it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Chance! That's gone a long way up and away. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Gets it back. Knocks it towards the front. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hoops it upfield. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Looks like a good ball through. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Lewandowski. Great run this. He's covered quite a distance. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Clears it out of harm's way. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was far from high caliber, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high caliber.
Tries the route one option. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Now it's Lewandowski. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
He can get that clear. Plays it long, cuts it out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Gets good distance on it. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed, an easy read for the defence.
Looks to slip it through. Spoon forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Now the pass. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
All the way back and they start again. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Passes it through. Into the channel. Too long and over the line. Well read, he sorted that out. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Chelsea pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Battles to win it back. Good idea, just poorly executed. Lewandowski tries lifting it over. Pumps it upfield. Tries a through ball. Wonderful quick feet. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he find a finish now? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Straight ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Aimed long and direct. It's a long forward pass. Sterling passes it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's in! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Who's going to make this theirs? Played out to the right. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Managed to get it away. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is. Sterling is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Well played, he saw that coming. Looks like a good ball through. And he's there to hoof it away. Cut out in the nick of time. Looks to slip it through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Goes long and forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. But not by that far. Goalkeeper's ball. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Played out to the wing, aimed forward. Tries a through ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And now they can launch a counter. And out to safety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Chelsea have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. Here are the lineups we've just been given. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've got to go for a man who rarely makes a mistake, Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Overhit and out of play. Plays it out to the wing. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Tries a through ball. Can he find a finish now? And it's a goal! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Real Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Promising cross. A chance! Brings it forward. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries a long pass towards the front. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. He's Done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Can he finish? The world at his feet! Raheem Sterling! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier. Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Surely, he's had a shot. They are rampant. And already they're looking to run away with it. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Now the pass. Oh, he's broken through. It's in! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Aimed long and direct. Sterling. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Aim forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Away from immediate danger. Out to the left it goes. Danger averted for now. Looks to dink one in. And he's made certain that won't get through. It's a long forward pass. Oh, good interception. Courtois gets it upfield, cuts it out. This is promising. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Played out to the wing. Looking to force his way through. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's half-time here.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Here we go again. It's opened up nicely for him. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goal! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Great challenge. Passes it through. Oh, good ball. And it's Sterling. Pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. A chance! Corner it is. Header! Boots it to safety. Real Madrid keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
It's a brilliant interception. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Sterling looks to slip it through. Has a shot! Good clearance and very necessary. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Passes it through. That's put paid to a promising move. Belts one! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. There will be a throw-in. Thrust towards the front line. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Here it is, now surely! Sterling is flagged offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
That's a decent ball. He's away! Cut out in the nick of time. He can get that clear. And he's there to hoof it away. It's going to be another throw. Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Out to the left it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Decent ball. And back out it comes. Now it's Sterling. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Sterling. Spoon forward. Hoisted towards the area.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Another piece of really good defending. Done very well to intervene. Well played, he saw that coming. Battles to win it back. Two minutes to be added on. Now the pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. 1 foot firmly in the next round. Victory away from home. Home comforts to come. Much of the job is done. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Chelsea were given a fantastic boost with their early goal, and the edge it gave them, and that extra belief and confidence just made it much harder for the opposition to settle. I think it was a crucial early impact.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's the whistle and here we go. Aimed long and direct. The Route 1 option. Passes it through. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks like a good ball through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Fence has got rid of that. Now the pass. And out to safety. And that's a throw-in. The defence can get it clear. Spoon forward. Forward it goes.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trying to get there. Not offside that time. Real Madrid with a lucky escape. One inadvertent touch to the rescue.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Get that clear. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's gone a long way up and away. Plays a clever pass. Now here's the through ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Away from immediate danger. It'll be a throw-in. Let's put a stop to that. Towards the front. Pumps it upfield. In for a header! Harmlessly behind. Plays it out to the wing. Aimed forward. Pushes it out wide. Hits it! And he's found the net! The breakthrough strike! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Looks to thread it through. Chance to shoot! Chance! Good clearance and very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Still well to tidy up the situation. Courtois gets it upfield. Goes long and forward. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Alaba. turns and goes back. Out to the left it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Pumps it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Passes it through. Can he score? Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Tries a through ball. He's away! Massive leap! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Now the pass. And he's cut it out. Battles to win it back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gets good distance on it. Has he found his man? And he's made certain that won't get through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pumps it forwards. Tries a through ball. Well won, that's good play. Shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Managed to get it away. Decent ball. Hits it first time! Well, that's where he wants it. Cuts it out. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. It's a loose ball. Spoon forward. A real chance to break. Looks like a good ball through. Danger averted for now. Aimed long and direct. Who's going to make this theirs?
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Looks to slip it through, and he's on his way! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So not long left in this now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. The shot's on! And that's off target. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's a long forward pass. Dashing forward at pace. He'll have a dip! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Alaba. There is the final whistle, and on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Chelsea kept such a high defensive line and squeezed the game with really good pressure on the ball, and it made the big difference. It helped them to control things to their liking, and they look comfortable in it for me.
So we're down to the last four in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. So we're down to the last four. Who's about to battle for the privilege to go on to the final? So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. we go then. Ball's gone out of play. Gets good distance on it. Flags up.
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
It's got through. Battles to win it back. Played out to the right. Pumps it forwards. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Now the pass. By Leverkusen. Escaped via some do-or-die defending.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Passes it through. It's a goal kick.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Gets his foot in there. Oh, they could break here. Looks like a good ball through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Towards the front, and he's made certain that won't get through. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Looks to slip it through. That intervention was very necessary. Tries a through ball. Danger averted for now. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, the manager's surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Floats one over. Aimed long and direct. Tries to swing it in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it upfield. No, that's not the ball he wanted. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Clears it out of harm's way. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Long and forward. And the finish! In it goes! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
It's a throw in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And out to safety. The shot's on! It's anyone's ball. And he's there to hoof it away. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Bayer Leverkusen keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Passes it through. And he's there to cut it out. Get that clear. One 0 as we head towards the end. They've got a corner here. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Boots it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Big chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Can he find a finish now?
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward, what does he try from here? Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Towering header! Oh, the ball's come loose. Decent enough try. Ball, who's going to get there? And time is up. 1 foot firmly in the next round. Victory away from home. Home comforts to come. Much of the job is done.
Yeah, they got the win despite being made to scrap and scrap quite hard for it. So full credit to them for coming through such a stern test.
It is the occasion when we discover the identity of those who will contest the big one. This for a place in the final of the UEFA Champions League. Well, the old saying goes that football is a game of two halves, and this semi-final is no exception. We are, in effect, at half-time. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Keeper sees it all the way. It'll be throw in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Battles to win it back. Now it's Sterling. It's a long forward pass. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Sterling has a go! It's anyone's ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Timely intervention. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Can he find a finish now? The defence can get it clear. Looks to slip it through. Can he score? Yes, it's in! The breakthrough strike. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. And the through ball is intercepted. Sterling with the ball through. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Now the pass. Dangerous looking ball. It's come to nothing. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's Sterling. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Passes it through. He's found his man. Chance to shoot. Pumps it upfield. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now, surely. He's away. Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, he tried to go it alone, and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get it.
It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
half-time in the semi-final. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're underway again. Spoon forward. Looks like a good ball through. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Hoisted towards the area. That'll be a corner. Towering header! Oh, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Back to the keeper and try something new. Out wide to the right. Now the pass. Out for a throw. Here's the cross. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Done very well to intervene.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
And the cutback. Tries lifting it over. Oh, glorious footwork. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
And that'll be a goal kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Shoots! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
Aimed long and direct. Gets it back. Tosses it through. Good strong hand by by the keeper. Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. Firmly met. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And he's on his way! Chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake.
More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well played, he saw that coming. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looks to slip it through. A chance! He's off on a marauding run. Tries a long pass towards the front. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Hits one! Outstanding save to keep that out. Tries a through ball. Loose, who's getting there? That's gone a long way up and away. There is the final whistle. They have made it, and they've deserved to make it. A fabulous cup run has gone all the way to the final day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, you often need a little slice of luck to get through a hard-fought semi-final, and they took advantage of whatever came their way. But what really impresses me now is that they're really growing as a team. As a unit, they're looking very strong.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. This evening we bear witness to the greatest fixture in European club football. A time for grandeur, glamour, glory. It is the Champions League final. The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Dybala battles to win it back. Thrust towards the front line. Tries the route one option. He's through the middle. He's dealt with that well. Get a throw in. Great ball, now the shots! I think that's offside, yes it is.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Passes it through. Gets his foot in there. Tries a long pass towards the front. Mats Hummels. I think a cautious start from both teams. It's a long forward pass. A real chance to break.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Dybala. Spoon forward. Goes long. Now it's Dybala. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's gone a long way up and away. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dybala. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pumps it forwards. Oh, flags up.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Can he find a finish now? And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. El Shaarawy. Tries a through ball. And through to the goalkeeper. So what now? Aim forward. El Shaarawy. Dybala. Played out to the right. And it's Dybala. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. El-Shaarawy. Roma claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Delicate ball. Defence has got rid of that. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Listen, in terms of the chances we've seen, they shouldn't be ahead, but luckily football doesn't always work like that. Having said that, they must address the fact that their opponents have had too much freedom. That can't go on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's El-Shaarawy. El-Shaarawy goes long and forward. Boots it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Well positioned to make that interception.
Roma have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Gets good distance on it. Looks to slip it through. Big chance! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Passes it through. Looking to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Pumps it upfield. Chance! He's had a shot! start of something big.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Out to the flank. Knocks it away. Tries a through ball. And that's been repelled. What a throw in. El Shaarawy knocks it towards the front. Roma keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Long and high towards the flank. Lovely feet. How about it? Should have equalised.
Oh, that's a huge save to pull off there. Those moments can have a big influence on a game too. He's kept them in front.
A chance! It's a loose ball. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. Now the pass. And he's onside. Boots it to safety. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Can he put it away? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And time is up. The date in their history, the pinnacle of their existence, the greatest honour European football has to bestow, winners of the Champions League. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
You